COVID cases and hospitalizations ticking higher in Europe and the UK. Is this a harbinger for what the U.S. is in for? Meg Terrell joins us now with more. Hi, Meg.
Hey, Joe. Well, of course, it has been a harbinger in the past, and that's why these upticks in some European countries are gaining a lot of attention here in the U.S. Graphs like this one showing upticks in countries like Austria, France, the UK, Germany. Experts say this is being driven by essentially three potential factors. One is waning immunity. The second, of course, is the lifting of precautions like masking and social distancing. And the third is this Omicron subvariant known as BA2, which is at least 30% more transmissible than the original Omicron. Of course, people question, does this mean hospitalizations are also rising? And they are in some countries, including in the UK, up 20% over the last week there. Now, the question is, what does this mean for the United States? Will we see a rise in cases and in hospitalizations? Well, we have all the same factors contributing to what's happening here in the U.S. as well. And one thing that counts against us, unfortunately, is that our booster rate is a lot lower than in some European countries. 48% of adults in the U.S. versus 67% in the UK. And so that means we're less protected, at least by boosters. We, of course, had this huge Omicron surge, and it's hoped that will provide immunity to keep whatever is coming here in the U.S. from causing a lot more hospitalizations. But BA2, that more contagious subvariant, has been gaining in prevalence in the U.S., up to about a quarter of cases as of last week, according to the CDC. And that differs, of course, regionally. About 40% of cases are caused by BA2 in the Northeast, and it's expected to be even potentially higher in some states right now. So this is starting to take over. Whether this leads to a surge now, of course, is the main question. We've all heard about the wastewater data rising in some parts of the country, the levels of the virus they're seeing. However, there's been some questions about how much we should read into that. This is a model from Columbia University suggesting we're essentially at the trough of cases right now, and that we could start to see them rise nationally through April. Of course, guys, caveats, this is a model. There's a lot of uncertainty to it, but unfortunately, we could be at the trough of cases at about 30,000 and starting to rise again. And what that will lead to, of course, is the big question everybody's got. Joe?